A very good afternoon to all of you. In this session, we would discuss geography optional. What are the key topics that you must remember before your upcoming exam? And this is what would be the topic of discussion today. In case you have any questions or queries, feel free to post those in the comment section as we proceed. I'll take your queries as we move forward. Now, to begin with, this time geography optional, three topics are exceptionally important. The first topic is Fujiwhara effect. We have covered Fujiwhara effect separately in one of the classes. So let me just mention it here again. So, okay. So if I mention the three most important topics, the first one is the Fujiwhara effect. We have covered that separately. The second important topic, extremely important this time, is landslides, recently seen in Uttarakhand, a very current topic. The third important topic is marine heat waves, extremely important. We have seen extreme conditions or extreme high temperatures in the regions of Europe and North America recently, and that has been attributed to the marine heat waves. Also, the AMOC, the Atlantic Meridional Ocean Circulation, and how it has affected the circulation worldwide, the changes in the temperature and climate change. So AMOC, again an exceptionally important topic under climatology this time. Now some of the topics that I am mentioning are also important for your purpose of your GS. For example, AMOC is an important topic for GS. Landslides is again an important topic for GS. Another two important topics that I would mention here. One is cloudburst. Recently, we witnessed cloudburst in the regions of Uttarakhand and Kashmir. So that's again an important topic. The second important topic that you must cover is GLOF. That is glacial, basically the glaciers, when they are moving forward, they are taking the material along with them and are creating havoc in the lower areas that we have discussed later. Ram Kumar and others, if you have any questions, please feel free to post those in the comment. It's not just the geography optional, the key important points that we are covering, but any queries related to it, if you have doubts or concerns, feel free to raise those. So those are some of the important topics from the light of current affairs this time. Now, new island which has been formed, one is the Zealandia. Now again, this is really important. In the geological time epoch, Meghalayan age is another important topic that you must cover. Now if you go on to some of the important topics, sequentially, I would say Tobler's law is an important topic for you to cover this time. Also, from the very fundamentals of geomorphology, folds and faults, the very basics of structural geology, which form the basis again for the concepts related to geography and geomorphology are important. Paleomagnetism and geomagnetism. Now, this is an extremely important topic. Off and on you have questions regarding this. Geosynclines, the theories related to geosyncline and theories related to mountain building, both of them are important. Wilson's cycle is not a very popular topic, however we have covered this. If the paper is difficult, you can expect a question from Wilson cycle. So theory of supercontinent and Wilson cycle, extremely important. Theories of mountain building, as I mentioned, it's an important topic. We have covered all the major theories here, so just go back and check those. Then the landforms, the 5 different classifications which we refer. Now if we go on to the classification, I can say fluvial, karst, coastal, aeolian and glacial. All of these, the erosional features and the depositional features, are separately important. So you can cover those separately, right? Also, we would like to remind you that when you are talking about the landforms, it's very important to draw diagrams respectively. Diagrams, when I say the erosional feature, every feature that you are explaining must be explained separately, and every feature that you would be bringing in here, be it the erosional or the depositional, must be explained separately. Now one of you have asked about the reference books for geography optional. So we do provide the reference books, and that covers the physical, human, geography of India and maps, and this is the complete series for your UPSC as per the current syllabus. Now again, if you are preparing for UGC NET, you do need to have extra material that you need to study, which is related to GIS, remote sensing and cartography, which is not required for your UPSC. The sections of which are required for UPSC have been covered here. So each of the material, you can see the table of content which is available with them, and the sample material which is again available. So for example, if you want to see the physical geography sample, you can simply click here and actually see the thumbnails and the content. So you can open it on Chrome and actually see the content, right? So let me just have it for you. Also in the meanwhile, as you proceed, you need to understand that there are important topics that you need to cover. Okay, so I'll have it here. Okay, so you can just click view sample and then you can check out the sample here. You can click read. Okay, and this is the sample material that you can see. You can download the material and just open the files here. Okay, so here is the sample preview. Okay, you can see the list of topics that are covered under physical geography. Okay, this would give you an idea about the depth you need to study. Even if you are referring other books and other material, make sure the depth is the same that you have covered here, right? Also, if we move on to the point where we were, the list of topics that you need to cover. Coming on to climatology. Under climatology, lecture 44 is extremely important that we have covered here. Now it talks about jet streams, Kelvin and Rossby waves. Again, if the paper is a little difficult and tricky and made for core geography student, this is a topic that you must cover, which is Kelvin waves, Rossby waves, the formations because of Kelvin and Rossby waves. Then fronts and types of fronts, another important topic, conventional topic usually asked, right? Climate classification, you all know, has been a very standard topic, so I won't go into that. Now coming on to climatology, oceanography, thermohaline circulation and brine rejection is an extremely important topic, not only for your UPSC but also for your state examinations. If this is a topic where you would have a lot of questions related to salinity, temperature and then thermohaline circulation. So cover this topic carefully. The next topic, extremely important, is coral reliefs, the theories of coral reefs. So coral reefs and the theories of coral reefs, extremely important, the formation of coral reefs. Another important topic from the environment is agroforestry, social forestry, the differences between the two. Now whenever you are writing questions which relate to differences, you can actually have a contrast. You can either draw a table, explain the differences, or you can actually explain it based under certain categories. So let's say the objectives, you can differentiate the objectives of the two. Then the types, you can differentiate the types of the two, and then the advantages and the limitations. So this is an important topic. Then related to climate change, again we have discussed here various treaties and conventions. So this is an important concept that you must cover. GLOF and deep ecology, extremely important, so must to cover topics. Don't miss these topics that I am highlighting here. Environmental ethics, again this is a topic from the contemporary section in human geography as well. So the scholars working in line with environmental ethics, their concepts and their philosophies become extremely important. Coming on to India, theories of monsoon, the phases of monsoon, western disturbances and the offset of monsoon is an extremely important topic. The rest of the topics are more of theoretical topics. You need to remember those, understand those and prepare well. Agriculture, one important topic is green revolution, but not just green revolution, we are talking and concerned about other revolutions as well. So blue revolution, sericulture, apiculture as another classifications. Under agricultural regionalization, Randhava is a common classification, but you need to also go for Satyuk's classification and the difference between agroclimatic and agroecological regions. How would you differentiate those two? So those are some important topics. Then regional planning, a very important concept. Urban sprawl, the characteristics of sprawl. Then talking about international disputes, not just international disputes here, but we would also talk about geopolitics of the various regions. So geopolitics become an important topic here. Then we would move forward with the most important, that is the human geography. How to start with human geography. So a separate video that we have covered which focuses on human geography and the basics of human geography. You must be familiar with that. Now some of the topics which are not conventionally covered in any of the standardized textbooks that you would read, that we have tried to cover here, and these are not only independently important, but I would say these are some of the topics that you can substantiate in the existing answers. So let's say there is a question on determinism, possibilism, the conventional questions that you know. In that also you can bring in theories related to, concepts related to positivism, structuralism, and explain how actually it is one of the major philosophies. So when we talk about the philosophies, idealism, realism, pragmatism, and existentialism, positivism, post-positivism, ecofeminism is an upcoming topic, extremely important. So not just the concept of areal differentiation, but also the various approaches. So under this approach, as we know, environmentalism and determinism, possibilism as one of the approaches, but behavioral geography, radical geography, welfare geography. Now these are all three commonly asked topics, so cover them carefully. And then dichotomy and dualism in geography. How was the Schaefer and the Hutchins debate into account, and what were the key points from the debate and the proceedings of it? Then coming forward, coming on to the contribution of various scholars. Now when I talk about contribution of various scholars, contribution of Greek scholars, Arab scholars, then you have various European scholars, then we have French scholars, German scholars, but Indian contribution, the Vedic universe. The concept of Vedic universe is again important. Cover that carefully, the concept of seven Dvipa and how it actually works. We also need to focus on some of the important models related to limits of growth and how that can actually progress forward. Also focus on food security, issues related to food security, crop combination and diversification. Then when I say crop combination, Dewey's model of crop combination is an extremely important model, must to cover, don't miss it by any case. Under transport geography, now most of the text you would find that this is not part of the actual syllabus, but there are questions from transport geography which have been asked in previous papers. So you need to cover this topic carefully, and if you substantiate your answers with graph and network theory, the ratio analysis, that's exceptionally a good answer, because that is something that only a geography student would be able to do who has studied transport geography into detail in their masters. And if the students have covered it from let's say standardized books and materials, then you won't find concepts which pertain to network theory, graph analysis, ratio analysis. So those become extremely important, make your answers outstanding. So make sure you cover topics like these very, very carefully. The next is geography, urban geography, the theories and the models related to urban geography, rural urban fringe, the philosophical approaches, the utopian and the Marxist approach. Focusing on social geography, the segregation, the social movements and the theories are some of the important concepts. And then the most important of this, geopolitics of world resources, must to cover. Don't miss this topic by any case. Also focus on population theories, Sadler theory, demographic transition theory, Malthus and Marx theory, migration theories, migration models, Zielinski's model, growth pole, growth center, morphometric analysis, a very, very important topic, climograph and slope analysis. Now these are some of the topics that have been not directly part of your UPSC syllabus but are extremely important. For the contemporary section, we have covered 3 of the lectures which are extremely important for this year, especially the Coulomb stress transfer for earthquake and McClonsey model. Don't miss these 3 lectures by any case. They have been extremely important, and then some writing samples and the common mistakes that students make in answer writing. Go through these, and this would give you an insight about how you can prepare, what is the best approach to work forward. And in case you have any questions or queries, feel free to connect back to me. I'll be more than happy to resolve your doubts and queries. Thanks for joining in today. Wish you very good luck for your upcoming examination. I won't take a lot of your time, and stick to the key points today. In case you have questions, feel free to connect back to me personally. Have a wonderful evening.